So, here are the final results of my collage. You see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. The red, the blue, the turquoise, the yellow, and the, beige, natural. And I have ingot around and some, strengthen the holes over here. So, you see the small ones and the big ones, and some leftovers. Maybe make a pocket, or you have it as tuck spot or whatever. And I am pleased with the red ones. So, and here we have the beige or natural. You have here, you see, nice, I think. And you have those small, typical lace. We see what we do with them. Well, and the yellow. Cardstock from bought elsewhere. Some of my own kit. So there we go. So we have a little stash to play with in the future. And turquoise. And so, the tuck spot again. As you see. Can just use whatever you want. One thing I never have used in collage in the real world is papers from magazines. Not yet. You see, maybe in the future. Here are the blue. I love that. It's really nice. As you see, and here I think we're going to have pockets there. Oh. So I am going to upload all those films today. So I have not been that well lately, but I think it's turning around. So have a nice day. Have a look. Good morning, dear friends. So I just want to show you how I want to do some collaging and then make some tags or pockets. And I have an old book here, bought in thrift store. As you see, it's really worn out. So I was thinking to have all red here, blue there, and green, you see. And other colors over there. So maybe have it over there. Can you do that? So you're welcome to my channel. It's early in the morning, really early. So yeah, that is what it is. There we go. So then we have all the red done. Yeah, and we can continue with blue here. Yeah, we do that. We start with, we take this one, all scrap, and then we are going to cut it up so it's not important to how you are laying your collage, just to use up what you have. So there we go. We cover that piece over here. So, and then we have some small here. We have a really blue one over here. Maybe we're taking this there. If we are thinking, you should not think too much, but you have the big tags over there, you see. Or whatever we do now, pockets or something. There are so much with scraps. We really don't know what to do with it. Let's see, we have, yeah, we can do that. So, sorry. There. I used to divide my scraps in colors. And then I divided in cardstock or ordinary paper. Just because. We see here, what else have we here? we have a corner over there and a corner over there. Yeah, what are we doing? We save this one. Here are a beautiful flower. Take it in the corner maybe, like that. We do that. So. And we take this one over here. There. So. And maybe we're going to place it over there or over there. So it's a troubling time here for me. My mother's sister, auntie, she gets sick. My husband is not well, so it's like everyone I knew is falling apart. But I survive. I am absolutely sure about that, but it's so much pain. My poor husband. Yep. But we are not young anymore. We are retired, so yep, that's the way it is. So I will be 70 the 1st July. So you never know how long you live. Where do we put the butterfly? Upside down? No. We do like this. Take it there, maybe. We can cut it off later on. My husband is 3 years older than me, so he is 73. We have been together 40 years soon. So Then we maybe should have some of the blue over here. Maybe we are tearing it there. So when you are 70, you see you have not much time left. It feels like that. But if I look at how all my grandparents became on my father's side, they went on to 94, 95. Then you have how much time I want. We see over here, maybe we are going to do that. Cut it off here. We do like this. I think we're cutting off there. Yep. So my friend, now I am leaving you. I think I continue with my different colors of collaging. So I'm continue with these small pieces over there, and here you have turquoise, only white. You see, you start somewhere here. No. Yeah, you can have this one over there. So, and you have this one. And you have all those here. You can start over here like that. And you have the other one over there. And so what are we doing like that? We put it over there. And here we have some I don't like to, we can use, no. We have to think about that. We do like this. There we go. We take away the flowers. Yeah, could have it here. We make the big ones. So, and the next step will be, you have the turquoise over here. Let's see. And next will be, see what else I have here in my envelopes. Yes, I have those over here you can use. Yeah, you can take them. Then I have 2 free envelopes, and here are just red with some project I have. You see, I have a big difference. You see. Here the blue. Here one big. Oh, yeah. You can take the let's see. There. You can take the small. Here are typical natural colors. So I have one. What have we for color over here? Aha, here we have them. You know, typical book pages, kind of. Let's see, different size and different typing. Here we have one gold. Let me see if I find something more. No. I put them away over there. Okay, my friends. And what we have here, we have some more of, we can take those here. And we are going to take, see, here is some, nope, there's one different. We can use that. So, and we have those small books. Can take, here we go, take it over here. So there, we glue them together so it will be some sturdiness. Yeah. So I am going to continue with the different colors over here. So I will be back now when we are cutting and make some stitches. Maybe, I think so. Well, thank you for watching. So now I'm finished with all my colors. The red one. Let's see if I'm in the frame. A little big book. There we go, I think. The red one. And I discovered that all the backgrounds here, the back of the page, is blank. So we make tags, pockets, and can stamping. So, and the next are the blue ones. So scissors is the, we're going to cut off this little. So yeah, I like that. And we have turquoise or green. And we have beige or natural. Some lace and pages, some gold, an old thing I have. So the next one is yellow. Yeah, that's what that. It's really good to have a big book like that. And we could always use the cover to something nice, I think. So now I was thinking, are we going to make, I think we are going to cut off here, the whites over here. A little more over there. So I think we are going to make some marks, but it's still wet. I feel that, but we make our marks. So we have a big one over here, like that. And we have one over here. I think we see we have the small one. Yeah, we can make small one in this direction. There we go. So maybe we are marking out the hole. It will be a little shorter, but it doesn't matter. There, my friends. There. And maybe we have one more over here. There. So. And we see we should have make the mark on here like that too. So there. We let it be drier. Take this one. We do the same. Let's see, do we have to cut off something? No. Here we have two big ones. There. And then we have the small ones over here. And we make one more. There. So, and we take the big one this time. So. We do like this. We keep it straight, I think, like that. Voila, perfect. And we are going to, there we have the line. And I think we are just have it like that. So, there. Voila. Yeah. And we are taking, we have one over here, so one small. I think we have lace here, so we can have a real lace. Real lace, yeah, that can be. I have some real lace. Lace on lace. There we go. And we are going to do like this. There. Can I read some German card? Yep. We do not have to decide it now. So, here we have this one. Should I try? We try. There. And we are going to lift it and have it right there. Yeah, see? It's damaged already. Okay. Voila. Yep. And we are going to have it here. Let's see if we're going to, I think we are cutting it down all the way here. So we can take it, so we have a journal card over here. A big one. And there we go. So, yep. And we are going to cut it over there. So. And we are going to have, so. There, poof. That was the yellow. We see what else we have here and there. We have those over there. You can do like this. There. There we have tags. So, and the next is, I like that color. As you know, I had made some journals in these two keys. Is probably not the right way to say it in English. I really don't know, some words are so difficult to say. I was at high school or university for 4 years, and only English. But it's a while ago. But I should know my English. I am old, getting old. Ha ha ha. So. There we go. And we continue with, there we have, with the small over here. I was thinking to do something fun with these tags, or can make a pocket over there. I think we see I have a template over here when it's about pockets. That will be a really small pocket. Nope. We can do like that so we can see it. Yeah. There we go. Oh, Jesus. It's just so I are blind or something. There. Yeah. And we cut the other one over here. So I think I'm going to continue with by myself. So and I going to inking, and yeah. So we see you soon again.